Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a long time since we've done a video, but today we're going to do a video on installing a trailer brake controller on a 2014 Chevy Silverado. The controller we're going to use today is the Hopkins Flex Mount Insight controller. I got this from actually Walmart.com for about $93, and I'll put a link on the bottom of this video with the part number to show you where to get it from. So we're gonna need that. And for this installation, Chevy trucks actually come with a pigtail brake controller wire, but I wanted one that I could just hook straight in to the controller itself, so I actually had to order one from Hopkins, and the part number is 530075, and this one actually has the controller pigtail already attached to it. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, and then we're going to pause, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in, and then we'll come back and show you how it's mounted up. Unbox this and see what kind of parts we got in it. So this looks like a 3-piece brake controller, a little different than some of your other brake controllers out there. This one actually has 3 separate pieces, so you can mount it anywhere without having to drill any holes or anything like that inside of your brand new truck. That's the reason I got this one, because you can actually mount these using sticky tape behind it that should come with it, which is right here. So it gives you some sticky back tape so you can mount it wherever you like. Gives you a few zip ties to zip tie it up. It does have screws if you wanted to go ahead and use the mount. This here is the control board. Everything is going to plug into this using these here, and you got your 2 controller modules here that will plug into that, and then this should actually plug right into there like that. And this is actually the one for the Chevy controller that is mounted underneath your brake pedal in the truck. It does look like it comes with a pigtail, but you would have to splice this in to the Chevrolet side of this. Buying this extra one was only about $15 from AutoZone. It's already done for you, so it saves you a little bit of time. Just plug and play. This piece right here is going to be your display unit. It's going to show you where your brakes are, and this piece here is going to be your manual brake for the controller. And as you can see, you can pretty much mount it several different ways. There's the instructions. Comes with your smart box, your flex control, and your flex display. So you can mount your flex control here on the bottom, your brake control there, and your display on top, however you want to do it. So we're going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to find a good spot for it, and then we'll come back and show you how to do it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're inside the truck underneath here by the brake pedal and the gas. The only tool that I needed so far was a screwdriver. The only thing I needed that for was because this cover here sits on top of there. As you can see, there's 3 clips. One there on this side and 1 clip on this side. It's kind of hard to get back in there, so you do need to get a screwdriver and kind of just push it in there and pull that clip away. And then this piece will come right off. And set that to the side. And here's my Hopkins brake control pigtail. As you can see, this piece here because this truck already has the towing package on it, it just slips right into there. And get it in there, and you'll hear it click. So you hear that click, pull on a little bit, and that's tight. So now all we're going to do is we're going to run this up, put that cover back on, and that part's good to go. We're all done. Alright guys, we're back. We got the whole thing installed. Fairly not too hard. A little bit of time consumption. Took me about 20-30 minutes to do so, but most of that was kind of wiring everything up to where it's not in the way. But let me show you what I did here. So first of all, I have my Insight control display here, and real simple, didn't have to take anything apart. I just ran the wire down through here, tucked it inside all the way down, and then came up here, tucked it in there all the way inside, kind of just tucked it all the way back there, and then ran it out to the controller right here. As you see, there's my pigtail, got it all zip tied up, it's connected there, and I got my brake control module box pretty firm with the sticky tape, and make sure the wires are pointed towards the front of the truck. So that's pretty simple. Didn't have to use too many zip ties down here, just a few to keep them out from hanging down. And then we have our brake control module. It's real simple. Right there to the side. Once again, sticky tape there. Wire doesn't look too cool, kind of, but it is what it is, you know. Just got that running down the steering wheel, and that's all hollow inside there, so I just dropped it down, zip tied it up. You can see that, zip tied it up, and then once again plugged in the brake control module. Pretty simple. It does work. I don't have a trailer hooked up to it yet, but you can see that when you press on it, you get a nice little heads-up display there. And once the trailer's hooked up, it'll have a little red light that'll come on right here, letting you know that a trailer is hooked up to it. And once that trailer's hooked up, when I step on the brakes, it will also put a display on there. But since nothing's hooked up, the only display I'm getting is from using the manual brake control. So pretty simple, not too bad. We'll see how it works. We'll do a review on after we get the trailer hooked up, check it out, see how the brakes work, and we'll do a review on that. Also going to be having a review on some snap-on tow mirrors specifically for this vehicle, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.